activities at many state hospitals across the island were hampered as a result of the trade union action launched by nurses.
The strike action launched by nurses trade unions continued for the second day today after discussions with the Minister of Health and midwives on Friday ended without a solution for the long-standing dispute between nurses and midwives over labour room training being given to nurses. A number of kidney patients staged a demonstration opposite the Anuradhapura Teaching Hospital this morning against a strike launched by nurses in public hospitals across the island. The patients demanded the nurses to immediately commence their work at the kidney unit of the hospital. Blood transfusion activities scheduled at the Anuradhapura Teaching Hospital came to a complete standstill today as a result of the strike action. According to our correspondent, patients were severely inconvenienced.
He was in ward 36. They hooked him up to the dialysis unit and the blood had simply flowed out of the patient. No one had even cleaned the patient. We told the doctor in the morning and he had cleaned him. Why are they doing this to the patients?
We cannot wait change the sun. We are not doing so willingly. Just as you do, we too wish to live. When holding your strikes for your rights and what you want and do not want, do not use patients as bait. Please take steps as soon as possible to purify our blood.
The patients disrupted vehicular movement along the Harishchandra Mawada located opposite the Anuradhapura Teaching Hospital to show their protest over the trade union action. The demonstrators refused to vacate the road until a solution is provided for their demands by an authorized official. Subsequently, representatives of the Anuradhapura branch of the Public Service United Nurses Union, Government Nurses Officers Association and the Government Medical Officers Association held discussions with the demonstrators.
We discussed the situation with the people and made them realize the reality. We have increased the number of machines to 6 and have convened the staff. We will not be reporting to work in uniform but in civil attire in order to conduct dialysis treatment for the welfare of the people of this country using 6 machines.
The demonstrators had dispersed following the discussion. Our correspondent in the area said that activities at the kidney unit of the Anuradhapura Teaching Hospital commenced thereafter. Meanwhile, the usual hustle and bustle could not be witnessed at the Kurunagala Teaching Hospital today. However, our correspondent said that patients were inconvenienced owing to the trade union action. Meanwhile, a clash erupted recently when a midwife had attempted to assist an expectant mother who was brought to the Kurunagala Teaching Hospital for the delivery. The clash had reportedly taken place when the midwife in question had attempted to bring the labour room equipment. The mother had delivered the baby with the assistance of the hospital doctors.
When it appeared that the child was about to be born, a midwife came here with a pair of scissors. At that point, a nurse who was there hit the midwife. Although I was in much pain, I witnessed the nurse attacking the midwife. Thereafter, several doctors together delivered my child. If the doctors weren't there, the baby and I would be dead.
Furthermore, in Colombo, doctors and minor staff carried out the functions of the Colombo National Hospital. Our correspondent said the doctors at the accident ward continued to examine patients while minor staff at the hospital also assisted in the process. The hospital security staff assisted in directing patients to doctors. Activities at the Kalubovila Teaching Hospital was severely affected following the trade union action for the second straight day today.
Last evening she was bitten by a dog and they asked us to come this morning to get the injection. They did not give the injection yesterday and this morning they asked us to wait till 10 o'clock, but they are yet to administer the injection. They asked me to come here for the final course of immunizations for a dog bite. But today they told me that since the dog was alive, I do not need an injection.
Patients were inconvenienced at the Valasmola Base Hospital owing to the nurses' strike. Our correspondent said the doctors and minor staff carried out the functions of the hospital.
We were able to witness how doctors and other staff took steps to carry out the duties of nurses as well and prevent a situation from arising.
Activities at the Mathura General Hospital has not been hampered as a result of the strike action.
We are administering treatment to patients in the outpatients department, and we are also administering treatment to in-house patients.
At the Karapitiya Teaching Hospital, doctors carried out services with the assistance of minor staff owing to the strike.
The doctors have gotten together with other staff and are working to ensure that no problems arise for the patients.